From the vast flat expanse of Kazuma Pan, in just a few short but admittedly quite bumpy days driving, and here we are on the shores of Lake Kariba with the magnificent Matusadona mountains rising up behind us. My goodness, this beautiful Zimbabwe is a land of extraordinary diversity. I left you in Kazuma Pan, a beautiful and very little visited park up in the northwest of Zimbabwe. From there we went to Vic Falls, of course Zimbabwe's premier tourist destination. Guests spent a wonderful night in all the five-star luxury of the Vic Falls Hotel. Those of us in the know went down to the River Brewing Company, of course, for a few pints of magnificent craft ale and some live music. It was a wonderful, wonderful evening. And then the next day we were on the road. It is stunning, the Gorges Road that drives all the way towards Binga. I think in about 4 or 5 hours driving on that road, we may be past 2 cars. You come to Deka. Along the way to Deka, you're going through the communal lands there. Initially Monde, Sizinda, then Sidinda, and it just feels like a different world. Some beautiful groves of Ilala palm, kind of like an oasis in the desert because it's pretty dry there. How people survive there is a bit of a mystery, but it is the most stunning location. From Deka through the Devil's Gorge Conservancy on one side, Kavira Forest on the other, and then we hit the main Binga Road for a very short time before turning off that to go to Maabwe. Maabwe is a little hidden gem on the shores of Lake Kariba, not far from Binga. We had the campsite all to ourselves. It was very spectacular. From Maabwe then we drove along the shoreline, or a little bit back from the shoreline, and then climbed up the spectacular Chizarira escarpment. My goodness, those of you who've never been to Chizarira, which I'm going to say is most of you because hardly anyone has been there, it really is an astonishing location. The campsite there, Mucheni View, right on the edge of the escarpment, looking over towards Lake Kariba. We had the whole park to ourselves. There's very, very few visitors to this park because it is quite hard to get to. The road is tough and challenging, but it's an adventure. And adventure is what everyone on this trip has signed up for, and we're getting it in bucket loads. We spent a couple of beautiful, serene days in Chizarira looking out at the view. We went for a lovely walk along the bottom of the Mucheni Gorge. It's kind of a little wonderland in there. It feels very secret and secluded and different from everything around it. And then we also had some drives around the park. And then we descended the escarpment, and yesterday a long but really beautiful drive to come here to Tashinga in the Matusadona National Park. Matusadona, which is under the co-management of Zim Parks and African Parks, is really developing very fast. Their plan is to reintroduce black rhinos to Matusadona in 2026, and I'm very sure that they're going to succeed. Some of our guests have gone on an early morning game drive this morning. We heard lion, elephant, lots of hippo, of course, last night. And this afternoon, we're all going to go out for a boat cruise, but we're also going to go and visit some of the work that African Parks and the Zim Parks are doing here. Have a look around their skills training center at lunchtime today, which is going to be a lot of fun. This is the most incredible tour. We're not even halfway through it yet, and we are having so much fun. There's going to be plenty more to come. From here, we're heading on to a houseboat on Lake Kariba. What could be more luxurious than that? And then off to the excitement and wildlife adventure of Mana Pools. Stay tuned. I'll catch you later. Take it easy. Bye.